I was hearing you guys saying, Nicolas Jackson said something in an interview that there is no striker in the Premier League history that has scored 30 goals in 2 seasons without a single penalty.
Yeah. And nobody's going to argue that because he's saying facts. I mean, he's saying that. I was surprised to see when Chelsea actually...
There is no striker in the Premier League history who have scored 30 goals over 2 seasons without a single penalty. Nicolas Jackson is the first person.
Exactly. Yeah,
Jackson said, drop your goal and drop my own.
Yes, I was surprised when I saw Chelsea post those numbers on their... I think, is it Twitter page? I think it was on Twitter. I saw the farewell. They were giving his content 30 Premier League goals, 12 assists with no penalty. I mean, that is crazy. That is crazy.
When I call this guy generational talent, you guys started laughing at
Jackson.
No, the thing is...
No, you guys started laughing at me. But I was seeing beyond.
Yes.
I was seeing beyond all those misses. People were listening. That is what I was seeing. I was looking at it. I was looking at it. You know, you see, I do say this, that the way I look. No, listen. The way I look at football, maybe it's with the eye of a scout.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, because I have lived and I've worked with scouts. Now, why did I call Jackson generational? Let me explain to you. He has an unusual ability that you don't see in most strikers. In the sense that in transition, there is nobody better than him. No, Isaac transition can start from the opponent half. Jackson, give him the ball in his half. He will take. Jackson will look. I saw Jackson did that against Saliba, against Van Dijk. I saw Jackson did that against even John Stones. If Jackson starts running, and you see, sometimes people don't really see what we see. People don't see what we see. Jackson, like I explained that time, is in need of further development. Then he now arrived at the club where he was made to play. Now, all of Cole Palmer's goal, Cole Palmer's best season was Jackson's best season.
Yeah.
The year Jackson was out injured and in trouble, Cole Palmer have only scored 1 non-penalty goal from February to the end of last season, up to coming into this season.
That's insane. Jackson got
has around 30 goals.
Jackson is not there.
Yeah.
There's one thing about Jackson. There's something we call chaos. Strikers who will just create chaos in the box. And even Jackson himself admitted that he knows he has to work on his finishing. But how old is Jackson?
23.
23. 23. He only played 6 months at Villarreal as a regular starter, mind you. Because Gerard Moreno was injured.
He's 24.
He just turned 24 then.
Yes, in June.
In June. He just turned 24. Because Gerard Moreno was injured. So he only played 6 months of regular first-team football before coming to Chelsea. When he came to Chelsea, they made him first-choice striker instantly. He wasn't ready for that leap. That was too gigantic a leap for him. Here we are now. Arsenal fans are saying, Liverpool fans are saying, Man United fans are saying, give our new signing time. Who gave Jackson time?
I think his first season he scored 14 league goals.
Yeah, but without no time.
Yes, 14 league goals.
Last season he scored how many? 16.
16 league goals.
He has 13 league goals in 2 seasons.
16 league goals in the English Premier League.
Jackson had, no, I think he had 15.
Let me get to know.
15.
Wow. That's massive. I think since Diego Costa has anyone scored up to 20.
That is what he said. That is what Jackson said.
That's massive.
That is what Jackson said.
Okay, in the Premier League he scored 24 goals.
Only in Premier League.
Yeah, in the Premier League he scored 24.
In 2 seasons.
Yeah, which means his first season he scored 14, second season, last season he scored 10. He scored 10 assists on top in 65 games.
Double-digit goals without penalty.
Yes.
That's massive. So maybe the 30 goals is the other English competitions. But
if
if you look at it, for Bayern to insert an 80 million clause,
And they are willing to pay you.
they know what they are signing, they know what they saw, and I mean it's massive because I've never even looked at it holistically because I mean Chelsea fans always make you want to feel like, oh, he misses too much and all that, but a striker has to miss. It's part of the game. It's part of the DNA.
We were having an argument with Upe some times ago, 2 seasons ago, and Erling Haaland missed the most big chances in the Premier League, but he scored how many? 50.
Yeah, 50.
Lewandowski missed the most big chances last year.
I think what that
is it last season or 2 seasons ago? Lewandowski.
Last season he missed the most.
Yeah, last season he missed the most.
There must be chances.
Yes, I think that season, I think it was before last season, those numbers, I think Erling Haaland and Nicolas Jackson were going there in one after the other.
Yes.
I think they are there.
Before Jackson now got injured.
Yeah, exactly.
Even Isaac has not outshined him in the
He hasn't.
No. Isaac has not outshined Jackson.
And he's only for 130.
Yes, the only problem he had is that injury. If not for that injury, I think he would have had better
Yeah,
numbers.
when he was out of it. Yeah,
Yes, he would have better numbers.
Yeah, true.
But Chelsea still pushed him out and then brought him 2
You see, last season he had 10 goals. He had 10 goals and 5 assists in 30 games.
And then it doesn't even make sense because there is no world that they have.
Yes, in his first season he had 14 goals and 5 assists. These are
goal contributions.
Haba. No, look at
Yes,
it.
in his debut season.
And he played 35 in his debut season. He played 30 in his others in last season. Come on.
I think the problem is just this.
He missed 2 months
Yes.
due to injury.
Yes, the problem is just this.
The problem is the expectation
Yes, the
and the
expectation.
misses.
Yes, and you have to bring the misses into the competition.
So Chelsea fans feel like he could have scored more and he's not scoring and all of that. I get them, but you can, even if you are replacing the Jackson, you don't replace him with a dealer. Because if we can even argue that Joao Pedro Pogba is not an out and out number 9.
Okay, can I even tell you?
There is no world
Dilap cannot lace Jackson's boots.
There is no world that Dilap is better than Jackson.
Nowhere is Dilap better than Jackson.
Nah. And I think Dilap is 22 too. Or 21.
There is nowhere. You see, even Dilap knows that he's not better than Jackson. He's 22.
He's 22, so it's just, I think, 2 years.
Even Dilap knows that he's not better than Jackson.
They allowed Mikel.
You know, when they allowed Mikel to put the ball, that's why I kept saying that. You see, sometimes when you listen to Mikel, okay, the other day he was on a podcast saying that if Arteta doesn't win after spending 1 billion, he should be sacked. Then someone had close to 700 million should be sacked. Then someone had told him that your Chelsea has spent 1 billion. So we are in the process. They say, oh, but the process that you are counting Mikel Arteta for 2, there was a process where he spent that money.
See there in the transition.
They say even if Mikel to spend that money in transition, so okay. Come on.
If Jackson had just a little support, even if it's from the legends, I mean, he would have been at Chelsea right now and have been a better player.
I think the
way
problem,
better player.
the problem has been the lack of support because
Lack of support has been too much.
The reason why Jackson said he wants to leave Chelsea is what? Lack of support.
From the day he got that red card against Flamengo, the whole Chelsea fan base pulled against
those
him.
2 red cards, those 2 red cards
Against Lucas,
Flamengo, I think they just put they just buried everything.
They made him a victim too much.
I think right from there he only played 1 game and it was a candy.
Yeah, the game against I think Fluminense
yes.
in the Club World Cup.
Yes, the Club World Cup.
But I think he has gotten a good move to Bayern. And the thing is, he looks like he's feeling upwards according to Chelsea.
Yeah.
From Villarreal to Chelsea now to Bayern.
Yeah.
And how many clubs are bigger than the Bayern stage? So, and if he hits the ground running for Bayern, we all know that Chelsea, Bayern are probably looking at life after Harry Kane and they are thinking about Jackson. He goes to show that he's a good player.
Yeah. Very good.
All right, so